Well, guys, as lovely as it ain't, here we are. We're back with this contraption. So, last video I posted, I think, I showed it moving under its own power. I have drove it out of the shop back and forth time or two, but there's an issue. So, what happens is, like going out of the shop, there's kind of an uphill there. So when the front tires go up on that, here, they pick that up and it spins. Okay, because this front rear end's on one pulling. And I was going to weld the sprocket to this pulley down here. But that pulley spins backwards. So your gears is what changes the direction of it and makes it pull forward. So even when you pull it in reverse or forward gears or whatever, that pulley turns backwards regardless. So the old rear end was driven off of the axle up there, back here. And as you can see, in line with the sprocket right there, that you see right there, in line with that's our tab that we welded on there to both the rear end in. So somebody said, well, what if you got that tab out of the way, you could go to the axle. But you still can't go to the axle because if you really pay attention, that is housing. The axle is on out past that. So that won't work either. So what we're going to do, and I wasn't wanting to, but I could done been hollering with it and done been using it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the bed back off. The bed ain't hooked up or nothing right now. It's just sitting there. So we're going to pull that bed back off. We're going to lose this rear end and those brakes. We'll lose that. And we're going to take this one out. Cut our tabs off. We're going to move them back here and put them back. And then we can move this rear end back. Put it back here where it belongs. And it'll just be a 4-wheel dump truck, but it will work. It's going to have a long belt. I may have to get something to put a pulley in the center to come to that pulley and then a belt from there to the rear end. Regardless of however it works, it's going to have a long belt. So that is what it is, and that's the way it's going to be, and that's just it's unfortunate, but I don't think you'd ever find a rear end like the one that was out there that went on it. I've not really had any luck finding anybody that can repair it. So here we are. That's our dilemma, and that's what we're doing here back today. So we're going to get this thing going one way or the other. One way or the other. So I got my floor down in my shop. Actually pretty nice. If you want to see the video on that, you have to go back to the main channel to see that. And yeah, there'll be some more good content coming up on the main channel here real soon. So if you watch that channel, if you're subscribed, stay tuned in. Hope y'all enjoy what's coming here in the next month or so. Actually be first of the month probably. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I know I'm going to enjoy it a whole lot. But, you know, there's some new stuff coming to that channel. And hopefully I can get this done. And this can go to the main channel. Because this is what this was intended for, was the main channel. But nobody wants to watch the small engine work and all that. So I figured I would put it on this channel. Building it and doing all that. Like I done the walk behind and some other thing. So that's what we're doing. So this will go, once it's fixed here, you'll still get to see it because it'll go to the main channel. It'll be on there. But it's going to take time getting it fixed apparently, because I can't seem to find the solutions for all of this, but we're working on it. We're getting it figured out. So everybody stay tuned in, and hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back. We get this bed set off, and we'll try to get all this started and get going, and you guys hang out and be my moral support. Thanks for watching. Hang tight, guys. We'll be back. Alright, guys. So, I put some gas in this thing, and it come out of the bottom of the fuel tank that we filled the excavator up with. I guess it really needed to be cleaned out, but I really didn't intend to fill this full of water either, so that's my luck. So now I gotta drain the tank, clean the carburetor, all that goody. But whatever. I don't care no more. But just to show you, we are making headway on this deal. I actually put a different steering wheel on it, and it works. So that turned out pretty good for the most part. Got to paint the rest of the column. As you see here, we're done with that back rear end. We got the bed back on it for now. I'm going to hook my cylinder up, and I'm fixing to hook my hydraulic over electric pump up, but I'm going to try it like it is, scoot this rear end back if I have to, but I'm going to try it right now the way it is right here and see what it does. I'd say it's going to want to stand up, probably do a wheelie when you try to dump, but we'll find out. We're going to try it anyway. Time to put the cab and the hood and everything on it. It might actually balance out and not do a wheelie. I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of don't like the way it looks with all that frame sticking out behind the wheels either. So probably try to scoot that rear end back a little and see if we can't get a belt long enough to fit it. I need to measure it as I scoot it back, that way I can get a belt. We don't want it to be some odd size that you can't get, so I need to try to find, you know, a happy medium there where I can still get a belt for it. There'll be a video on building the hood and stuff coming. We got to build a frame for this and then put the sheet metal on it. But none of this will be welded down, it'll just be bolted down. That way if I ever want to take it off, I can just unbolt it and take it off. No big deal. But still some painting to do on the bed and a few little odds and ends, but I'm wanting to get it functional first. So I need to try to figure that rear end out, figure my shifter out and all that. So just stay tuned in, guys. Hopefully we can get this thing figured out and get the hydraulic pump on it and the battery and everything, see how it's going to work. It might work fine like that, and if it will, I may leave it that way for a little while. I don't know, but we'll see, I guess. Anyways, notice the seat there. It matches our tractor that we have. We've done the tractor seat the same way. Pretty good color, I guess. It works. It's better than a piece of junk seat, so whatever. But makes the equipment look a little better. So the exhaust pipe turned out really good. Me and my brother done that, and I was really happy with that. But I kind of wanted this to look like a little miniature uke or something, and it's coming along, but it's going to take some time. So y'all bear with me on this deal, and hope everyone enjoys. Hopefully I can get you some more video out. I know this wasn't much of a video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we still exist, and we'll be putting more video out for this deal here, because we still got to probably will move that rear end. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm going to get some gas, clean this out, and I might try to get a video of me driving it around, and that'll probably be about the end of this video. And then the next video, I'll get video of building all this crap on it, whatever. and if we change that rear end, you know, if we move it back more. So, yep. Alright, guys. Hang tight. We'll be back. Alright, guys. I kind of got it rigged up so you can see it drive around a little bit. I ain't got all my linkages hooked up, so I had to tie the clutch together. But I was going to let y'all see it drive around a little bit. And I got it smoking. It's run out of gas the other day, and I put some gas in it and had a bunch of water in it. Now it ain't running right, so I'll have to work on that a bit, but whatever, you know, it happens. But anyway, I'll get it out here and drive it around for you a little bit. That rear end, I ain't made my mind up about that. We'll figure it out. Get the hood on it, we'll straighten that stack back up. Right now it ain't got nothing holding. Alright, guys.